Hello everybody and welcome back to the dig site. Now I'm making this video because recently I got a request from someone named Timothy Wu on, I think I was doing a review on something. I think it might have been my Smile Skull. And he asked me if I could do a review on an African lion skull from BoneClones. And I was like, sure, I'll check it out. And so I checked out the website. They're really expensive. So I decided instead to purchase a different big cat. It's not a prehistoric animal. Well, I mean, it was, but it is still alive. It's extant. It's not extinct. So I'm sorry, Timothy, that I couldn't get that African lion skull. I will eventually. I was going to buy the extra large African lion skull just because it's this big, bulky skull. It wouldn't be the normal African lion skull. But yeah, it was really expensive. BoneClones is very expensive, and I'm really struggling with being able to buy stuff from BoneClones. In fact, this is the most recent thing I've bought from them since my Smile Skull. I must have been. So I purchased the BoneClones Jaguar Skull, and I love this thing. This is gorgeous. Look at the detail in the nasals there, and you can see it's still got this tag attached. Normally I take the tags off of them. I'll give it a read for you. Panthera onca, obviously the jaguar species. Now I do believe that the North American jaguar. Oh, I mean, North America still has jaguars, but I mean the prehistoric jaguar that lived in North America, in the northern regions of North America, was called onca onca, or Panthera onca onca, I think. I think it was a subspecies of Panthera onca. Anyway, the jaguar is the largest and most powerful feline in the Western Hemisphere. Built for taking large prey in dense jungle, its short, thick limbs and robust jaws are well suited for killing tapir and peccaries. An excellent swimmer, it's also known for eating turtles, capybara, and fish. National Geographic called it, pound for pound, one of the strongest animals alive. And I agree with that. The jaguar is probably the most raw, powerful cat, if you exclude the rest of its body, with its head. It has the most powerful bite force of any cat on the planet. It's the only cat in the world that actually deliberately goes for the skull of its prey, because it knows that with its big, powerful bite force, it can just open wide, jam down on the skull, and just crack through the bone of the skull. That's how powerful its bite is. Lions and tigers, they go for the neck, they go for the vertebrae, not jaguars. They usually go for the very back of the skull, down below the squamosal bone, where they can get to that soft spot and just really go to town on that animal. Particularly caiman and peccaries, they like to hunt. I've never seen jaguars taking down tapir. I know they hunt them, obviously, but I'm not too well versed on my jaguar knowledge. I've never seen many documentaries about them. I know a couple of documentaries, particularly very recent ones by David Attenborough. I think it was Planet Earth 2 might have had about jaguars. But yeah, what I really love about this skull is that, and I've never noticed this about big cat skulls before, no matter what angle you look at it from, it looks like a different cat. So I think from this angle here, it kind of looks like a tiger skull, and then from up here, it looks like a lion, and sort of from that, in fact, from the top, it kind of looks like a canid in a way. It's got a very long, sort of narrow skull, but it broadens out along the premaxillar bones here, where the canines really jut out. And I was very surprised to see that the lower canines are really quite large. They really jut out from the lower jawbone there, the lower dentary bone. And yeah, this is really, honestly, probably my... I was going to say it's my second favorite skull, but I'm not sure if it is. My Denictus skull is probably in contest with this thing at the moment. I love this skull. I love just the nasals. Look at how detailed all those fenestrae are in there. Now, in life, these would be made of cartilage. Humans have them as well, but not as many of this and not as detailed as this. Now, when an animal fossilizes, usually most of these fenestrae get just destroyed in the fossilization process, or they just wither away. They don't get fossilized. They're very, very delicate. But this skull, as all of BoneClones products, feels really solid. It's really strong. It's dense. It feels like if I dropped it, it would be okay. And that's what I love about them. They're not these, delicate bone. It's resin. It's tough. It's like plastic, although better quality plastic. Yeah, I love the detail. As usual, BoneClones has fantastic detail on their skulls. This is truly brilliant. I don't know if I'm going to take the tag off this yet. I'm really not sure. I've taken them off all of my other BoneClone stuff, but I think I might keep it on this one. Now, I didn't buy the stand for this skull because I don't think it needs it, and I will show you why the, well, Smilodon's pretty obvious. I'm going to get that skull down and compare them in size in a second. But, you know, you look at Dinictus here, and Dinictus kind of needs a stand because its canine teeth are just long enough that... Oh, actually, no. The canine teeth here don't jut down below these, what's the word? Why can't I think of the word for them? Flanges. I don't know why I couldn't skip my mind for a second there. The flanges don't go too far down, and the canine teeth, they sort of fit in nicely there. But the reason that I bought the stand for Dinictus is because the skull is damaged. In the real specimen they cast was damaged, so it doesn't really sit properly. The jaw kind of gets muddled up if you try to rest it on a flat surface. So I decided to just keep it on a stand. I'm going to go get my Smilodon skull down. I'm going to cut it just because it might take a little while to get it. I think there's some stuff on the stand. Oh no, it should be okay. Anyway, whatever. I'll be back in a second. This is really delicate work here. Okay. I forgot how heavy that thing was. I can't even really get into frame here. With the rear connectors over here. You guys can't see anything. Alright, Smilodon's going in the corner. Bring the Jaguar skull out. And I'm going to take the Smilodon skull, which is enormous, off of its stand. Now, the reason I haven't been uploading lately, by the way, is I went on holiday for about 3 weeks to Europe recently, and I did film the Natural History Museum in London, which I will be uploading soon. A tour of that museum. It was fantastic, by far the most beautiful and strangely magical museum I've ever been to. I loved it, it was fantastic. So, this is the Smilodon skull. I can hardly even get it in frame, and it is absolutely colossal, the Smilodon fatalis skull. Now, I don't know how I'm going to compare. I might have to remove the dentary bone because I can't hold both skulls with the dentary bones in as well. Because otherwise the dentary bone will just fall out. So you can kind of see the size difference there between them. I'm going to line them up like that. I'm actually surprised. The Jaguar skull compares up pretty well to Smilodon. It's just those enormous canine teeth that you can see the big difference there. And the orbital fossa here of the eye socket are quite large compared to the Jaguar. And look at the nasal difference. Look at the snout. It's enormous. The Smilodon has this massive gaping nasal section, and the Jaguar has this sort of smaller, more acute sense of smell. It really goes to show how different in hunting prey these animals would have been. Enormous parietal bone running along the back there. The skull is really a lot longer than the Jaguar in comparison. But yeah, that is incredible. It's for a bit of a look there. They're quite similar if you look at them from this angle. From a lateral perspective, they're very different. I can't get that to work. I'm going to have to just rest that down there. And put the Smilodon skull back. Okay. Should be okay. Yeah, I did it right. It's very difficult when you're working with these skulls to get if you've done them right. But yeah, there you go. That's the Jaguar skull. I'm, again, sorry I couldn't get the African lion skull. I will get that soon. Definitely by the end of the year. I know it's a long way away, but I mean, it's not really. I'll be here soon. So, yeah, that's my Jaguar skull. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a link to my Discord channel in the description below. Go to that. Other than that, cheers. I'll see you guys later.